Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay, Boys and Girls Club, Kildare Clubhouse. Winter edition, 2023, season number 7. This season never ends. It's going on forever. We have a good topic, and I like when it's interesting like this. Let's just introduce ourselves. Give me your name and your age, sir. Your name and your age.
My name is Eliza, and I'm 7.
Eliza, and you're 7. Welcome to the podcast. Next.
My name is Michael, and I'm 7 years old.
Okay, welcome to the podcast. Next.
My name is Cameron, and I'm 8 years old.
Cameron's the old one here. Cameron's 8 years old. Welcome to the podcast, guys. So, your particular group is talking about how numbers affect us on a daily basis. So, can someone give me an example of how numbers affect us on a daily basis? How do we use numbers on an everyday basis? Any one of you. Jump right on in. How do numbers affect you on a daily basis?
By Uno cards.
Uno cards. So it's a form of entertainment, right? You learn how to play by matching the numbers or matching the particular suit, like if it's a reverse or skip or something like that.
Yes.
So you learn how to use numbers for entertainment. What's another way to use numbers on a daily basis?
Cars?
Cars? What do you mean by cars?
Like how many miles per hour you're going?
Ooh, you went there. For miles per hour. So cars have to go a certain miles per hour in the streets, right? They can't just go 100 miles an hour. So the way that we use numbers for the cars is in speedometers. Speedometers tell us how much miles we go per hour so that we're not going too fast when we're in the streets. What's another way that we use numbers on a daily basis? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Buses.
The buses. So we go on buses, right? There's 2 ways we use it on the buses. We pay a fare, right? When we get on the bus, we have to pay $2.75. But you guys are younger, so you don't have to pay half of that. But there's a fare amount of money that you pay to get on the bus. Now there's also bus numbers, so that we know where we're going. So if we're taking the BX29, we know the BX29 is going to take us to certain stops. It's going to take us to where we have to go. There might be the BX32 or something like that. So the number on the bus is going to tell us where the bus is going, which direction the bus is going. So it's very important if you're taking public transportation to know the number system or the number of the bus so you could know the way it's going. That's another way that we use the number system on a daily basis. Those were some good ones there. Go ahead.
About how many
times you say how many?
Yes, how many?
Too many times. So
how many shirts do you have?
How many shirts you have. So it might be important if you're getting dressed that you know how many clean shirts you have, especially if you wear a uniform, right? If none of your shirts are clean and 0 is the number of clean, that means that you got a whole bunch of dirty shirts. So you have to know the numbers of shirts so that you can know how many shirts you need for the week.
Wow.
What's another way that we use numbers, that we could use numbers on a daily basis? What are you looking over there for? Come on, participate, sir. What's another way that we use numbers on a daily basis? You got another one? All right, give me another one. You can't read that.
About letters. How many letters are there?
How many letters in the alphabet? Yeah, that's a way of counting the letters in the alphabet. What's another good way for us to use numbers?
Skip to counting.
What?
Skip counting.
Skip counting? What's that?
How you skip numbers?
How you skip numbers? Well, you could do skip counting like if we're counting even or odd numbers. Like if we want to know how many even people are in the classroom, how many odd numbers there are, we could do something like that. But what's another good way that we use numbers on a daily basis? It seems like it's only me and you, bro. Go ahead.
By how many? Wait.
How many what?
You could go to the next person.
It seems like it's only me and you. There's no next person. Unless
Okay.
one of you guys want to jump in.
Books.
count.
Books? So
Count.
how could we use the number system in books?
How many pages?
How many pages? So if we're trying to read a chapter book, right? So a chapter book is something that has different chapters. Each chapter has a certain number. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4. Or we could also worry about how we use numbers when we're counting the pages. How many pages are we going to read? So if we're going to read 10 pages today, we know that we have to count to the number of 10, and that's how many pages we're going to read. So yes, that's a great way for us to use numbers. What's another great way for us to use numbers? Come on, one more time around. What you got?
Your age?
Your age, of course. That gets to put you in a certain group, right? You guys are in a certain group because of your age. If you were 14, you wouldn't be in this group, right? You'd be in a different group. So age is an important factor. That also helps you in school by telling you what age you have to be with.
Password.
A password, yeah. If you use an iPhone, usually there's a number password. So in order to get into your tablet or into your phone, they use numbers as a password. Yes.
The pages of your homework, like 144.
Yeah, to identify
133.
certain pages. So if you have a big book, and I only want you to do 2 pages, and I say, please do page 145 through 146, you know to skip every number before that and just do the 2-page numbers that I gave you. So to identify something, we use numbers. You have one? Come on.
Shoes?
Shoes, yes. And not because you have Jordan number 1s, Jordan number 2s, and none of that stuff. It is the shoe sizes, right?
Yeah.
So if your shoe size is a certain size, like, you know your shoe size? You know that?
I know mine.
I think it's a 3 or 2.
Okay, you're a 3 or 2. I know I'm a 13. What is
I'm
yours?
gonna check.
Mine is 2.
I'm gonna check.
You're a 2? Okay, so you know that if you go to the store or you're trying to put on your sneakers, you can't wear your brother's sneakers if he's a size 6.
A 3.
Right?
My brother's size 1.
Okay, so you can't wear his sneakers so your toes will be curled up because his shoe's too small. So the size is what's going to determine what you wear. It's also going to help you if you're wearing a shirt, right? Because the sizes that you have, small, medium, large, or if you have a shirt that's a number 10 or number 8 or something like that, that tells you what size you're going to wear.
size
So those are very important things when you're trying to get dressed. Make sure you put on the right size. Is there anything else that we have with numbers that you can think of? You have one more?
Yes.
All right, this is the last one. Let's see what you got.
No,
I'm gonna put the
third
horns,
one.
everything for you. Watch. I'm ready for you. What you got? What you got?
How many shapes, everyone, ladies and gentlemen?
How many what?
How many shapes, ladies and
How many
gentlemen?
shapes? I don't know what you're talking about. This guy's out of control. This
Let's go.
guy needs his own show. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Barney,
Oh, you got one more?
Snowman.
Hold up a second. He got one more. Hold on. What you got?
Buttons.
Buttons. like the number of the buttons, like on the keypads here, or on the headphones. Yeah, that's important.
These buttons?
The number of buttons. Yeah. If I was to make a jacket, I need to know how many buttons I'm gonna put in. Right. I'm gonna put 5 buttons so you can look nice and smooth. All right. So that's another way. Thank you guys. No, I see. I think you. All right. I'm gonna give you one more chance. What you got?
Phones.
Phones, very important.
And like a
If you're gonna
password.
call somebody, right? We said the password. But if you're gonna call somebody, people have telephone numbers, right? If you're gonna call your mom, there's a certain telephone number. You're gonna call dad. You're gonna call the school. You're gonna call here. There's a certain telephone number. So number system is also used to make phone calls. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. You want to say goodbye?
Goodbye, everyone. Peace out.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check.
All right, we're out of here. These kids are going crazy.